To reinstate my point, as first, raising the driving age will have a long-term effect on other situations, issues as well, and also teenagers, I say we because we all used to be one, need to gain experience through practice to get better at things. And then in a auto safety group, a question was asked by a mother in Massachusetts. Do we really want our kids dependent upon parents virtually everything until they go to college, can vote and serve the country? If your whole life during 16 in high school is basically going somewhere that's at least 2 or 3 miles away, you would want someone to drive you there, and your most person that you can always depend on is your parents. But if you keep them from working the normal hours, then you would have economic problems, like I said before. And then another point is from data-wise, IDEA. At the age of 16 to 17, teenagers are still at home, so like they haven't left the home scenery yet. So parents can still supervise them and teach them the basic rules of driving. When someone turns 18, most students want to get away from home, dorm or like somewhere that's miles and miles away from home. How can parents teach them then? Some teenagers also live in dangerous neighborhoods. Would at a certain age, young females start to develop and provide things on them that other people would like, and that would cause them, if they're walking home every day through a dangerous neighborhood, if they have a car, at least once they get into it, they can lock the door and drive somewhere. But if this policy was to pass, then all these teenagers would have to walk home, ride a bike, skateboard, and at late hours it is a high rate of robbery or rape can be caused. Also, the laws have been made to help the situations, such as banning cell phones on January 1st, 2008, and banning texting on January 1st, 2009. Unless they have a hand-free set. But nowadays, it's still broken. And there's only like $20 the first time you get caught and $50 the second time, unless you're seen doing something else. And there are other ways to solve the situation. Instead of banning the whole driving until 18, we can create new policies such as making the test more difficult so it applies to everyone, not just a certain age, because that would be discriminating. And according to the auto safety group, they should rise driving age. The people say that discriminating is illegal, and NYRA director says to have driving stripped away from young people is discriminating. So would that be considered as illegal to drive because it's against another rule? Also, I have a random question, but have you ever been told to do something because it's dangerous and you will get hurt from doing it, like riding a bike or swimming or playing sports? You can get injured from any ways. You consider what your parents say, but you do it anyways because you know that after practice you get better and you start playing it and you start having fun. Driving is kind of like that. After you get used to it, you get better. So that at a young age you can develop experience through time.